everybody who is watching. My name is Mukami Wambora. We're here at the WRC Safari Rally Kenya 2024, and we're talking to a very special guest, the event director, Jim Kahumbura. This is following a very crucial announcement from KCB that they will be sponsoring the event. 195 million is coming to the entire WRC, but 100 million specifically is coming to the event director and the entire team. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, KCB has upped how much they're going to be contributing to the WRC Safari Rally Kenya. Maybe you can give people a sense of how much this support means to you.
KICC have upped their game. They're giving me another 95 million shillings to make it a total of 195 million. The number 100 million I'll get direct for me to spend on the rally. The 95 million is to be spent between us and KCB. And most of it has to go to branding, marketing, and communication.
So that 100 million, maybe you can give people at home a sense of a bit of how it will be divided. What are some of the key things that you require and how that money will go into use?
The first 100 million, most of it will go toward what we call safety. That will cost about 20 million shillings. Then we have the medical care, which is another 20 million.
Yeah.
Then,
all very important.
Very, very important. Then we will have the logistics, how people are going to be moved from Nairobi to Naivasha and back. Then the bonus is we'll decide what to do with it. Otherwise, I'm very grateful to KCB for upping up their game and increasing by sponsorship by 95 million shillings.
Yeah.
To make it a total of 195 million. I wish other corporates can join and chip in.
I was actually about to ask you just that question. How can you get more corporates involved? What value do you feel the Safari Rally will bring them so that they know, even us, we have to Ingia?
Oh yeah, you know, this event is watched around the world. Anybody who has business outside Kenya needs to join. The guys who also do business here, the viewers here are so many on the local TV stations and the radios and the KBC will be live from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. Now, the CS for Sports, Mr. Babu Namwamba, was also at the launch of this KCB sponsorship. There's so much he spoke about, but there was something that really caught my eye and the attention of so many people, the rally ecosystem that's being built. Maybe you can just tell us a little bit of how also the country, the national government is coming in to support the WRC.
You know, the national government has funded me 100%. And I'm very grateful for that. And you know, we have another 3 years. FI gave me 6 years. I already done 3. I still have to do 3 more years. That comes to 2026. But if you listen to the CES for sport, he assured us that Safari Rally is going nowhere. So we'll be starting negotiations from next year to give us another 3 years up to 2029.
Yeah.
The ecosystem, you know, we had started tree planting. We have done about 3 million trees. We have been planting grass and trees at Kasarani, the special stage. If you go
since
there,
the WRC,
the WRC came back,
back,
you remember it was dry area, dry. If you go now, you see flowers, you see trees growing.
Yeah.
That is what we are doing at the moment.
Yeah, and something also that was mentioned, I think, is also key for people to understand by the CS is this whole idea of making it more Kenyan. You know, the rally before, of course, you're one of the legends of the rally. We had Patrick Njiro. What's your vision also for the future and how you see us moving towards bringing back that prestige and pride of the rally and even the national rally drivers competing to the level of the international drivers?
You know, we would want to go back to where we came from. You remember, I used to drive a Toyota Sirica, and Patrick was driving a Subaru. Phineas was driving a Hyundai. But remember, those cars belong to the drivers. They don't belong to the WRC or to KMSA.
Or sponsors.
All sponsors. For somebody to sponsor you, we are encouraging sponsors to sponsor drivers. We have given a few names, but unfortunately, most of our Kenya drivers do not have their own vehicles. It's not what we want, but we encourage them to come up, invest in a car, and the remit is.
Yeah, and I feel like we've seen KICC has actually sponsored Karan Patel, his new Skoda R5. People should be looking towards his performance so that they can also see what a new investment like that can bring about.
Yes, they should.
The power of the car.
The power of the car. It might be an R5 before this one. That's what somebody should be buying. That's how I started with my Toyota car. I started buying the rally cars that came to compete here. And then the owners did not want to go back with them.
Like the older cars.
The older cars, yes. That's what we bought. That's what people should do today. Buy the people, like Karan has changed his car. Some Kenyans should buy the car he was driving. Bring it on. Don't go for a win, go for a finish. Then you grow the sport.
You start slowly.
You start slowly. You don't start one morning. You're not going to win. It takes time.
It takes time.
And you must be a fan. You must have it in you that you won't compete.
And how do you encourage those people who are sitting at home? Because even during the launch, we had those cars, the noise it was making. We saw the whole of the CBD surrounding those cars. Now, for those ones who are seeing that excitement, what can you tell them how to start getting involved?
Those guys with rally cars at the backyard, at their garages, if they come to me, we'll give them a space to drive behind the rally cars. And they'll be doing one round. Not every rally car will be doing 2 rounds. We'll allow them to do just 1 round behind the safari rally.
The last question, there's something very special and a new addition that I feel people who are watching us must know about. This time around, people have an opportunity to meet the drivers. Maybe you can tell us how that will go about.
Yes, everybody wants to see the drivers very close range. Now, if you come to Uhuru Park, KICC on Thursday, the drivers will be there from 11 o'clock. You can see them, you can interact with them. But the only thing you need to do is you need a pass to go to where they will be sitting. From Friday in Naivasha, they'll be having a stopover at the Buffalo Mall. You stop the car, get out of the car, sign autographs, shake your hand. That's the place to go. At the service park, it might be difficult to enter. But if you don't want to enter the service park, you'll also be signing autographs before they go for the refuel. You can see them there.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. You've heard directly from the event director, Jim Kahumbura. 2 people are being specially taken care of. If you're a driver who wants to drive, you can get the opportunity to drive behind the rally drivers themselves in the super special stage as well as on the way to Naivasha. And for those of you motorsport enthusiasts, you get a chance to meet the WRC rally drivers and get autographs signed by them. This year it's going to be bigger, this year it's going to be better, so you do not want to miss out. That's it from us here at the WRC Safari Rally Kenya 2024. My name is Mukami Wambora. We will be back next time. Until then, goodbye.